So whether you're appalled or intrigued, I'm going to do it. I'm going to infuse them. So here we go. These cheap little jelly beans come in 5 different flavours, and they're obviously all mixed up. But nevertheless, I still had to do the laborious task of sorting them all out into their separate flavours. I didn't really have much of a plan of what to do, but I weighed out 100 grams of the beans into each jar, and then just topped it up with 100 millilitres of 90% spirit. I then put the lids on. I shook it up once a day for 3 or 4 days just to agitate the beans a little bit. I then put them back on a shelf and left them just to see how much they would infuse. So after doing that, I promptly completely forgot about them. So they sat there on the shelf infusing for about 11 days in the end, I think. So you can't say they haven't had a chance to do a good infusion on these. They are quite a hard sweet, as you can see there, because they haven't really completely dissolved by any stretch. But there's a bit of colour. So the next thing to do is to strain off those little beans. And then I tried to clean up that liquid a little bit, so I just ran it through some coffee filters. And then the final stage, I just added enough syrup into that 90% ABV to knock it down to a 40% ABV. So here I am at the end of the video, and as per usual, I have the final product. Before I get started, this is going to sound a little bit like a disclaimer or a get out clause, but my videos are not really about the best way to do things. So before everybody starts commenting on you should have used Skittles, or you should have used Jolly Rogers, or you should have... Just see where I'm going here. This was just my experience of a little experiment, okay? So, now we've got that out of the way, on to the conclusion of the cheap and nasty little jelly beans. The question is, did it make me do this? Or did it make me do this? So the actual answer to that one was, might surprise you actually, was this one. So that was obviously slight overreaction, but you get the gist. It did work to a degree, but there's a lot of factors you got to work into this one. Is that they were cheap and nasty sweets to start with. The taste and flavour of them were okay, but not like an original jelly bean. And also, I've read somewhere that you can use like boiled sweets as quite a good idea. So also, I'm more akin to the flavoursome packed punch of a proper fruit infusion. So all in all, yeah, it was okay, but I won't be doing this one again, that's for sure. I do apologise for yet another boring and completely pointless video. So I shall see you next time, and if you, yes you, enjoy distilling, then make sure you keep on shining.